Okay, so what can you share about the impact Chris has had on the community?
One of my favorite parts about Chris is that he doesn't just have one community. Chris is involved in so many wonderful causes, both Jewishly and around Washington. But to speak on behalf of a rabbi from Washington Hebrew congregation, Chris has spearheaded our couples club for years. Almost as soon as he got involved, he was one of the people leading this group. And Chris has used his ability to bring people together to create warm and welcoming Jewish spaces to help build the future of Washington Hebrew.
Wonderful. Are there any ways that Chris's work has impacted you personally?
Chris's work has impacted me personally. Um, I'm not sure how to answer that question,
Okay,
actually. Yeah,
that is totally fine.
yeah.
What do you think has been Chris's biggest success?
So here's where I am debating, right? Jewishly, you're not supposed to. This is obviously not for the film. Jewishly, you're not supposed to say that someone is a Jew by choice,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're not supposed to like announce that, which is why I haven't yet. But if I were to answer that question directly, right? I mean, he discovered his Jewish
It
identity.
it is just for your own clarification. It I believe it is in his bio, which he wrote.
Oh,
So he has publicly identified as a Jew by choice.
okay, great, great. Okay, then this is an easy answer. Um, uh, Chris has so many things to be proud of in his life and so many accomplishments. I'll say the one that I've been a part of is his journey into Judaism. Chris discovered his Jewish identity later in life. It wasn't something that he was raised with, but he entered into this Jewish conversation with passion and with insight and with a whole heart. And to be a part of his Jewish journey over the past decade and to see where it began and where it's continued now with this incredible honor has been a gift from my rabbinate.
What do you think that Chris might identify as being most proud of?
I have no idea. Um, I guess my first thought, let me just speak this out loud. My first thought is his, I mean, he's been with Ben for decades. And, um, I don't know all that well. I don't know like the specifics of the details of their relationship, but whenever I see them, they're always together. What do you think?
That is actually something that another interviewee identified.
Okay.
When I asked the next question is what would we be surprised to learn about Chris?
Yeah.
What the other interviewee identified was Chris's unwavering dedication to his life partner.
Yeah.
So it is definitely something that is
Okay.
out there.
Do you need another person to say it?
It was Will Fasto.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I know Will very well. So they met through Couples Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Will and Chris met through Washington Hebrew. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so Will, when we said what would we be surprised to learn, Will said really he really said like his unwavering
Yeah.
dedication
Yeah.
to his partner.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great.
So if you want to,
So what's the question?
so the question that we were on was is what do you think that Chris is most proud of?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait.
So, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Um,
So what do you think Chris is most proud of?
yeah. So someone like Chris, I know has so much to be proud of, but as I've gotten to know him over the past 10 years, I know that his greatest source of pride and joy in his life is the love that he shares with Ben.
Wonderful. What do you think we might be surprised to learn about Chris?
One thing that I was surprised to learn about Chris was that he shares a building with a Supreme Court justice. So I grew up in Alabama. There's such a Washington story. Of course, he shares a building with a Supreme Court justice.
Nice, nice. Why do you think this honor from the JCRC means so much to Chris?
Chris is someone who cares about the Jewish community, and he's also someone who knows that the world is so much bigger. And Chris is someone who's able to connect his very deep Jewishness with a nation and a world that he cares about. And JCRC represents that intersection between the Jewish and the outside world. And Chris is a wonderful bridge between the two.
Wonderful, thank you. And finally, given that we are going to be hearing from Leo Raz, international TV star, what TV star or character or superhero do you think Chris most reminds you of?
I saw this question. I was like, I'm going to think of a good answer, and I haven't thought of one yet.
I'm trying to think, what have people said about for Chris?
I'm also like, I live under a rock. A TV. Hang on a minute.
Or a character?
Yeah, I want to.
Or a movie?
It's going to be something along the lines of, he discovered who he was later on. He uncovered a part of his identity later, which is I guess like a superhero story, but I don't want to talk about superheroes. God, I have no idea. I live under a rock. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. These are just guide questions. If you don't have an answer, that's totally fine. There's no points against you.
What? Say the question again. What movie star?
What movie star, superhero, character do you think that Chris reminds you of?
Okay. Again, this is genre and not movie star specific. Again, I think I know who Brad Pitt is. You know, Chris reminds me of watching a really good mystery, where as soon as you get to one place, you learn that there's a place that's deeper and deeper still. And to know Chris as I have over the years, there is the place where I knew him, and then a place deeper still.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you all. Thanks for schlepping.
Else,
Anything else? Did I talk too fast? I can talk fast during interviews.
no, that was great.
Okay.
Faster, shorter video, better.
Awesome. All right, good.
So Dylan's going to now take all of the responses, and he's going to be tasked